So it was great to learn different things because every year in computer, if you see a language, new language comes up, new type of technology comes up. So you have to keep updating yourself and then do the projects accordingly.
But after everything you have built, led, and nurtured, it's hard not to wonder what's next on the horizon for someone like you.
Yes, going to the boardroom also is interesting, and where I can use all my knowledge, my experience to do the things and to help the board members over there with my knowledge.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, the podcast series by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors, where we spotlight visionary professionals who are shaping the future of leadership, innovation, and governance. I'm your host, Sunny Pancholi, and today's episode is nothing short of special. We are joined by a leader whose career journey mirrors the evolution of India's entire tech ecosystem. From mainframes to mobile networks, from cloud computing to AI and prompt engineering, she has been at the forefront of it all. Please welcome Ms. Jyotsna Bareja. It's such a pleasure to have you with us today, ma'am. We are truly honored to feature someone who has not only witnessed the arc of transformation, but helped write it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for my warm welcome. And it's nice to be here on this podcast series. It's my privilege to talk to you today.
Great to hear that.
Go ahead and ask questions.
Surely. Over 35 plus years, she has held leadership roles at global powerhouses like Ericsson, HP, Wipro, TCS. Oh my God. She has architected systems, led innovation in mobile commerce, advised AI startups, and nurtured young talent through platforms like I4 Mentors and Lead Angels. An IIT Delhi alumna, former secretary of the Alumni Association, and an ever curious mind, her influence stretches across industries and generations. Amazing. Amazing. You have had such a dynamic and inspiring career, but let's start at the very beginning of it. So, in your own words, ma'am, how did your journey unfold? Tell us a bit about the path that brought you here.
Yes, sure. My journey started with the MTech in computer science from IIT Delhi. And from there on, ours was second batch in computer science. At that time, nothing was there before that. So after completing this MTech, then I started my career with the corporates like TCS, with the Fujitsu Ikem, with the Ericsson, HP, and G. So after that, during all these years, my journey has been great, seen lots of changes, starting from different languages of the computers, different kind of projects, different kind of systems. Earlier, it was mainframe only when I started studying computers. Later on, it came to PCs, then to laptops, now to mobile networks, and AI tools and cloud computing. And now this chat GPT has started. So these are different kind of variations during my entire period.
Absolutely. And that's such an incredible arc. Hearing how those chapters came together, the early sparks, the bold moves, and the learning curves, it really brings depth to the leadership we admire today.
Yeah, it started with as a software engineer, then later on with the project management, and then later on into taking care of the complete departments and working on those kind of things. So it was great to learn different things because every year in computer, if you see a language, new language comes up, new type of technology comes up. So you have to keep updating yourself and then do the projects accordingly. Journey has been great. It has been really interesting, which I had never thought in the beginning I would go through all this period and come to this kind of a stage. But working in different kind of these big organizations, it has really helped me in developing my leadership style also.
Amazing. All right. So, continuing our conversation, now that you are mentoring startups, Something so different from running global teams. How has that corporate leadership shaped the way you guide first time founders today?
Yeah, it's completely different working with the startups because in big organizations, everything is structured, all the processes are defined. You just have to follow up those processes and keep working. But in the startups, it's completely different. There are small teams working on one particular problem, and but the innovation is great, which really interests me. The guys who are coming up with new product or new kind of service, that is really amazing. And I use all my experience during the big organizations also to help these guys because they don't see the big picture. They're just working on that product and want to sell it, market it, and do everything in one go without any funding or those kind of things which are available in the big organizations. So guiding them really helps that experience. And these are different kind of innovations they are doing, like in drones, in EVs, or in e-commerce. So all the experience with these startups has been really great, and mentoring them is really amazing. I mean, it's interesting to see how these guys are coming up with new ideas and solving new problems of the day.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the way you translate years of corporate wisdom into something so relatable and actionable for today's founders, it really shows how leadership evolves with purpose.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a purpose to go ahead and contribute from your side towards the development of the nation, towards the development of your city, of your family, then obviously it's great to be in this world today where there is complete transformation starting from mainframe, where it used to take full day to just run it once, the program which you have written, but now you can do thousands of iterations in a day, and your thinking has to be really fast now to see your outcomes come and to see how the people are working on these projects also in startups. It's really amazing how many iterations they are doing to come up with a nice product and then selling and helping them to get the funds. That's the main problem because in big organizations funds are available, processes are defined, space is available, but these startups, they don't have anything. The idea is there. Then to connect them with incubators, with accelerators, then connect them with VCs. So that's really a different journey altogether. But to see when things come up, get solved, then it's really great.
Great. So, Ms. Jyotsna, right after laying that solid foundation, you stepped into something quite high stakes at GE India. What was it like taking ownership of entire project transfers from the US? How did that shape the way you lead across borders, especially when the stakes were global and the accountability was squarely on you?
Yeah, in G, it was JKs at that time, and we were transferring like files from there. We had to develop the technology to transfer files every day so that work is being done on them. And to see, to get the programs written that no file is messed up, no information is getting lost, and everything is on time. There is no overlapping within the information. So that was a great experience over there. And then with Ericsson also, we transferred the projects. So there it was onto mobile networks. There the thing was completely different. Like to work on those mobile networks, we had to transfer big servers over here, Sun servers, which were not available. When we transferred from there, they were stuck up in the customs for months. So the project was getting delayed. So all those, although the team was available who could get them out of the customs, but you have to manage those teams who are sitting free at that time because the servers have not arrived. You have to manage all those kind of things. The team is there, how to motivate the teams when their work is getting stuck up. At that time, internet was not so fast. So you could not log in remotely also to do all that work. You have to have your own servers and keep developing and testing the software. So things were different, although, and the culture within the nation is also different. So you have to manage those kind of things. So it was really worth doing all those kind of things. Amazing experience. And then projects were being transferred even in TCS, even in Wipro. So all these companies, we had, we had to deal with different countries altogether and to learn their culture and to bring the projects and how to interact with them from time to time so that project goes on time. So all that experience has been really helpful now also, even while we are working with the startups to understand people and to understand systems.
Absolutely, absolutely. The way you handled such weighty transitions with calm precision and made cross-border leadership look seamless is not just impressive, it's a lesson in trust and execution for anyone leading across global teams today.
Today, no, not right now. But today, the work is with startups mostly. And they're working over here, although they have some teams so that they can market globally also their product. So somewhere, if they need help, definitely we are there. Our experience really helps them out. So any product nowadays you develop, it's you think globally. You just can't think of India and that you want to sell your product over here. You have to think of all the people who can use that kind of a service and use your experience where it helps in what way and guide the people accordingly.
At least said. Okay, so moving ahead, it's honestly incredible how you have adapted through every wave of tech evolution, from waterfall to agile to now Gen AI. In your view, are we truly building smarter today, or just moving faster? What's your honest take on it?
I mean, it's right now it's fast, but we have to be smarter also because when it was waterfall, it was really slow. If there is a change, you have to go back and change each and every document, each and every system. With the agile, it was iterative, where continuously you are changing also, and everything is being integrated also. Now with Chat GPT, although you can get a small part of the code, it doesn't build the entire enterprise system. But to integrate with different modules, you really need that craftsmanship. The people need greater understanding of those modules to integrate. Although it's fast, it writes some code, but it is not writing everything for you. You still have to use your knowledge. You have to learn deep. Your system, your craftsmanship has to be there to work that out. So, people are using these AI tools right now, even to create videos, to generate images from text to image, text to video, all those kind of things are there. It's fast in that sense that you don't have to draw everything, you don't have to write each line of code. But to integrate everything together, you need that deep understanding. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. So it is okay. It's getting fast slowly. If I look back 30 years back, the system was so slow. Internet is not there. Mobile is not there. Even to write few lines of code to do the testing, it used to take number of days. To integrate the system, it used to take years. But now things are faster. But that understanding also is getting quick with the people. Those who are smart, they are working it smart. They are learning the gist of the matter. They have to learn everything to integrate all those modules together. So things are getting faster as well as smarter. People have to be smart to use those fast things.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's rare to hear that kind of clarity from someone who has not just adapted to every shift, but has had a front row seat to how these models actually play out on the ground. That's such a grounded take, really.
Yeah, it has been amazing experience to start with the mainframe kind of a thing. And now coming on to, you can write code even on mobile, not even PC, PC or laptop. Those things are also going back. Going behind, but you can do everything on the mobile. Even Excel sheets, you can generate PPTs also using AI tools, even on your mobile. So those kind of things are helpful. So the instrument is getting smaller. Mainframes used to take one big hall to adjust that. To keep a mainframe system. Now with you're sitting within a room or you're even walking, you can do your work. You can take your calls, you can discuss your problems. So that is really helpful. The world is getting smarter day by day.
Rightly said, Ms. Jyotsna. But after everything you have built, led, and nurtured, it's hard not to wonder what's next on the horizon for someone like you. Do you see yourself leaning more into boardroom roles going forward? Or is there a particular vision or ambition that still keeps you energized about the future?
Yes, going to the boardroom also is interesting. And I mean, where I can use all my knowledge, my experience to do the things and to help the board members over there with my knowledge. And also, I mean, even if I'm interested in AI tools, they are helpful in every board now. I mean, no company is running without these computation and with AI tools. Everyone has to use them. So if I have that knowledge, I definitely am going to help the board. So I see my future using, I mean, combining everything together and then doing my work also, helping the board also, and helping the company also to go ahead, and as well as society, as well as governments.
And it's truly inspiring to hear that you are still driven by purpose and possibility.
Yes, definitely. I mean, once you are into that habit, I mean, you just keep thinking of the future, how it's going to come and how it can be improved. If things are slow, you think, I mean, how I can do it in a better way and in a faster way. So that's how the computers are also being developed and new technologies are coming up, because everyone wants to do it in a better way in the next project, in the next year. So everything is being developed in that sense only.
Absolutely. So, with the kind of leadership legacy you carry across sectors, systems, and now startups, it's clear you have always thought beyond just tech. So, how do you see ESG today, not just as a framework, but as a leadership mindset? And why do you believe it's becoming non negotiable for the next generation of decision makers?
Uh, ESG, I mean, it should be part of each and every company, like environment, society, and governance. Everything has to come together. You must have heard of this movie, Beautiful Mind, which is based on the story of Joan Nash. I mean, Nash, Joan, who got this Nobel Prize also. He developed this game theory, which was like businesses would be successful if everyone is winning in the game. And that's where the CSG also comes. If we are building a organization which is spoiling the environment, it's of no use. If it is spoiling society, it's of no use ultimately. So everything has to be in a win-win situation. The organization should be in that way. It's helping the environment and it is helping the society as well as making profits. And that's where I see like this Directors Institute, they are giving guidance on this ESG to all the coming up directors. So that is a good thing and which will be helpful for the whole world.
Such an insightful way to frame ESG, Ms. Jyotsna. Hearing how you view purpose into practice, whether through governance or innovation, adds so much clarity for anyone wondering what real leadership looks like in today's world.
Uh, I mean, leader should be is making the company or the organization profitable, as well as helping the society, as well as helping to clean up the environment, like plastics. They were polluting everywhere. And now you see startups even coming up, which are building waste to wealth. Number of startups have come up, which are recycling the products. Even electronic things, they are recycling. Even clothes, they are recycling. And they are making their profits out of those things also. So that is what I call leadership. Like you're helping everywhere. You're bringing out nice things and making profits as well. Like if I see drones, they are coming up, which some medical companies are using to deliver the medicines in remote areas. So that was a great idea 2 3 years back. The startups which came up, they were really nice, and they are helping the society. They are helping the environment, helping the people. They get the medicine at time, and then there is a startup who's coming up with a smaller fridge where you can maintain the temperature when you have to send the vaccines. So those are nice things. I mean, that's where the innovation is coming, which I think it doesn't happen in big organizations so fast. It happens, but it doesn't happen so fast as it's happening with the young engineers. But they don't have the funds. Although big companies have the funds to give everything, but administration are the processes, they make it slow. Whereas engineers who are sitting with this concentration that they have to solve this problem definitely and soon. So those are the things which are, I mean, leaders should come up, and they are coming up. You see all around startups, they are coming up with nice ideas. Even if you see Flipkart, even if you see Zomato, number of people have come up to solve those problems. Everyone wants to get food delivered today at home only. No one wants to go out. Same way this cab hailing service. So they are really useful. People don't have to maintain their own gadis. They can just call it and go anywhere. And EVs now for pollution, definitely, which was being spread by these vehicles. Now these electronic vehicles, they are really coming up, and it's a helpful thing to clean the environment. I see leadership going in that direction only, where new problems, people are able to see those problems and solve them, helping the society as well as governments, as well as families. So everything is being, made profitable. Everything has to come together to lead forward.
Rightly said, Ms. Jyotsna. So before we wrap up, even though you have recently come on board with Directors Institute, what was it about the program or its approach that resonated with you right away and made you feel it was the right step at this stage of your journey?
Yeah, I'd heard about it from one of my friend also. And then I saw a number of times your ads on Instagram, and I saw how they are being advertised and what kind of things you're doing, helping in ESG as well as taking everyone closely. And you're building a society of, close knit group of directors where people can discuss with each other. They know each other's how, in which direction they are going, how they are solving problems. So that was really interesting for me. That's how I came forward and joined your group. And everything is being done in a structured way. It's really interesting to see that. The way you build up all the courses and taking up these Zoom meetings.
Absolutely. That's so reassuring to hear, Ms. Jyotsna. It's always great when something you commit to professionally actually meets you where you are. And it's clear the Institute has already added value.
Yes, I see that it has added value. I mean, people earlier, they were not so much aware of what all is going in the boardrooms. Once they go into it, then only they were learning things on the job only. Now, the way you're training, I think they are learning number of things. So, which would be really useful in the boards. Efficiency would increase. I definitely would say that.
Absolutely. And all right, so with that, we come to the close of what has truly been an insightful and inspiring conversation. Ms. Jyotsna, thank you for sharing not just your milestones, but the mindset, the values, and the vision that have carried you through decades of transformation. From building systems in the early tech era to mentoring next gen innovators today, you have shown us what it really means to evolve with purpose. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to me. It was really nice conversation. Thank you so much.
And to everyone tuning in, thank you for joining us on FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast by Directors Institute. If today's conversation sparked something in you, share it with friends, share it forward. And remember, leadership isn't a title, it's a responsibility. Until next time, stay curious, stay committed, and keep building a future that matters. Thank you so much.